This is a gold quickie. I'm going to look very quickly at the gold market, looking at the weekly and daily chart. We have been talking about an approaching bottom in the gold market, and I'm going to switch this. It's on Apple right now, so we'll go to /GC and look at the gold market. We had expected that gold and silver would be coming down into this time frame. Now you can look in here at the beautiful cyclical patterns. I'm going to go way back here to that low under 1200 to the rally up to almost 2100. And what's been going on in this long period right over here, back from that peak that it made way in the middle of 2020 through this right now, the middle of 2022, a 2-year consolidation of this big upside move. Our contention was that it would get down into the 1700s. It just barely eked under 1700 right there. And now we're entering into this next cycle period that should be rising and potentially bringing gold to much higher highs. Now, our intermediate term analysis, worst case, would be getting up right over here through sometime in the fall, maybe up to about 1850. And then much higher prices after that. But that's what we're going to focus on right now, is that period right over there out into the fall of the first upside move once the low is established in here. Momentum is still negative, as you can see here on the reversal scout. So it has work to do. It is not yet in the period where it is turning up, and Katie will help you with that with our cycle low timing tracker, which she has warned recently has been in the period of downside capitulation. Look at the beautiful cyclical patterns in here. Each of those yellow zones is where there's a nesting on the daily chart and where the periods of risk are, and that was this right over here, slim ribbon negative through this whole time frame in here. You could see the downside resumption signals right there, one little neutral period right there, and now in this period of big downside risk, and that is due to bottom here in coming days. It gets down into that blue area, which is the fib extension area. Outside chance of continuing the capitulation down to about 1665 in the next week or so, but that's yet to be seen. I've made no secret that I like silver, and I think it'll give you the beggar beta. So I have been accumulating physical silver and putting it in bank vaults. So that's what I think you need to do if you want to hold on to it. And now I'm starting to add to some silver ETFs. So because we're getting to this period, I'm just jumping in lightly early, and because I think that the probabilities are high. This on the gold market right over here, this probably projects that 1787. This top of the resistance is about 1809. So that's the real short-term resistance. And we would expect that somewhere in here, the dollar index will start to soften for a brief period of time. Not for a long period of time, because the dollar looks strong, and that'll open up a window in here where gold will be able to move to the upside. So right now in this capitulation stage, and we think that the gold market will soon be getting into a period where it can rally. Weekly cycle analysis on the left, where it's bottoming. On the right, the daily cycle analysis in the final stages of that decline. And I'm not showing you, but the monthly chart is also bottoming in that bottom stage. So the gold market looks absolutely like it's coming to the end of that time, approaching that key bottom that we've been talking about for months and months and months, and capitulating on the downside in what we consider to be the highest period of risk. So I hope that was helpful to you for all of those people that are writing me about the gold and silver market. So that's it for that little segment.